So I did a little bit of organizing on my small stamps, and I was thinking to show to you in progress, because I already showed you the album what I made from out of the coin albums. So there was that coin album, and it's the same size, which I got this dividers, I mean not dividers, but the sheet protective sheets. It was $3.99 at Snap Studio. I was sure that it's called something different, but yeah, if it says Snap Studio by Simple Stories it is, yeah. So it has different sizes of window in there, and the one I grabbed was I meant to be all of them like a small squares. See how it is in here, they're all small squares. That's pretty much the same thing, except if here's a little notch to pull it out, and it just does work a little bit better than without a notch, but it doesn't matter. So this one is nice and organized and cool. And see what Arizona Sun does to some of their stamps. It dries them out, even though it's a silicone. And Apple, haven't used that yet on an airplane. Cool. So I did this elastic too, because it was like falling out, and now it's not. And for that, I will cut down this folder for I will cut it down to size it just for now, to keep them nice and neat together. And I also placed the washi, how you call it, not the washi, but tape for that, to get this like that they won't fall out easily. But it's like very useful sayings, and that size I could just flip through it. That's what I am gonna do now, just to see. Maybe I can fill up today one more. And also, let me bring it down a little. Yeah. So also I meant to get it like under the temperature with my heating. It's not a heating gun, but the fuse tool. I cannot even concentrate with my migraine. Jesus. So the fuse tool would do, and I will bring it to the longer size, somewhat like that. That way I could place something like that in a longer sleeve, and I hope it's warm enough. Sometimes it just doesn't run anymore. What happened? Oh, what's happening here sometimes? I don't even know. Okay, that's transparency. Transparency I haven't tried to fuse yet, but I think it might do. Yeah, this didn't fuse at all. Didn't fuse anything at all, because the ring wasn't running. Let me see if it will do. The thing is that if something is underneath, it wouldn't do. It has to be like either clean. Okay, now is it the right side? Yeah, it is the right side. So that a little bit farther. No, it wouldn't run. Oh no, how horrible that is. Oh no, I guess I just spoiled a little bit of my healing mud. How to make it run? I'm probably gonna bring alcohol. Hold on a sec. Okay, what's happening here? That's started to run. Just a little alcohol on it started made it run. Weird. Maybe I should just start getting it going, and then it would do. Oh, if it doesn't run, it doesn't fuse. I noticed. Yeah, like this. Right, like this, and then next to it, I'd have to. No, doesn't do it again. Oh, what happened? Here it runs perfect. Maybe I press on it too hard or something. Maybe I should do slower. Oh, I don't know. Yesterday worked just great. I was not on camera and I did all those other sleeves. And it did work great. Just my luck, I guess, on camera. See, it doesn't run. It doesn't run. Where's my rubbing alcohol? Right there. Right there. Right there. I see it's running. See, it does run. Right. But what's going on? Okay, let's see. Where is it even? Where is the sleeve even? Okay. The sleeve is going that way. So, oh, okay, that would probably do. Yeah, that would do. Okay, and the next one right next to it. Right next to it. It shouldn't be that hard because it's made for that. It's made for fusion. You're supposed to just easily fuse it like I did yesterday. Oh no, not again. Not again. Okay, slow as that does it. Okay, let's see if it worked. If it didn't, I don't know. It runs fine on paper. I don't know what happened. Let's see. I love little leftovers like this. I could make nice bookmark out of it. Okay, let's see if it did work. It doesn't have to be super strong fusion because it's a silicone light. It's nothing that heavy. I would say if I would organize one sleeve a day per day would be great. I think that would work. Okay, just putting it back. And it's a fun part now, cutting part. Yeah, getting rid of that nice baking mat, which I didn't know before it was a baking mat. I thought it's Tim Holtz invention. But then, you know, I saw it at the baking section. That was so much cheaper. Like it wasn't advertised as a craft mat, and it was so cheap compared. But it's okay. I love it. So let's see now what size is good. And I have all kinds of stuff left for planner. For example, this one is my favorite, Sending You Good Karma, and this one is my favorite, and this is about, that one is already cut down. leftover from my kitchen project. Leftovers. That's a nice package I saved. Love transparent stuff. Dear friends, happy to know you received your parcel. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm putting it in here. Just for now. I love those sitting around like on the as a decoration for the video. So cool. So sending you good karma. See how that works. For one thing, this little face has to go because it's not gonna fit. This is a random act of kindness, so I use it a lot. I'm not gonna bother with a little notch. It's not gonna help me one bit. Besides, they're falling out like every time. It's not very good, but they are. I don't want to lose any of them around, because if they fell out, it's gonna be gone. Because here's 6 bedrooms. Okay, I use only 4, but it's a lot. They're small, but they are still 6 bedrooms. To find stuff in a house like this is a challenge. I think I could just cut down this too. Yeah. Sometimes I cut it too much. Every once in a while I get into like, and I'm looking for stems, and I was like, I wish I wouldn't cut that word out, and I would have it now rather than. This is a random act of kindness. Perfect. Then I get a little bit of tape, scotch tape. That's the name of it. And then that's, if I cut the sleeve down in size like this and make it smaller, it wouldn't fall out right away. And this tiny little tiny trinkets, I'll organize later. They're so super tiny. But they still have to be there. It's probably going to be like a small box or something. I have to seal them. I have to seal here everything because it's Arizona and it's flying out. I mean, drying out. It's kind of even a shame to cut this down, but if I place it somewhere like this, it might fall out. Maybe the same storage as this one. Storage style. That's Heidi Swap. That's a good one. I got it at Tuesday morning. Okay, probably first gonna cut it kind of horizontally. I'm not cutting right now the stamp itself, you guys. But yeah, sometimes I totally do that. If I need a word or something out of the stamp, and I learned it from Frugal Crafter, I'm totally cutting the stamp down. I'm not hesitating. Because it's silicone, right? It's supposed to. You're supposed to. As long as you're meticulous, precise, is that you can do that. You don't want to spoil your nice set. Okay, days until, work warning, super numbers. All useful. Oh yeah, something is not going to fit in here, but then this nice long sleeve might do. Okay, that's days until, always useful. Really cool. Right? Oh, that's good. It even sits there firmly, so I wouldn't even put the tape on it because I don't need to. Here's another one. Let's see if it will fit. Oh my gosh, it did. Wow, so cool. Filling up quickly. The third one is there too. Oh my god, so cool, so cool. So, should I get in this one or hide the swaps? That's something that has to go on a bigger sleeves, probably Project Life. I cut down already this one. Happy birthday. I'm not gonna cut down. Has to go like this. This one has to go like this. It's like a larger stamps. I call them mediums. Consider them medium stamps. Oh, that could totally go in here. All this stamps theme could go in here, but later on. Okay, I think it's the same stamp. Maybe not the same, but the same Heidi Swap theme. Right. For the bigger one, I have to find out the storage clips room. I mean, for the medium size, because I don't know really. Okay, this one wouldn't do. I figured out that I have to have some kind of transparency going for that. Yeah, like thicker transparency. Cool. That's great. That works out great. Time flies. I don't know where is it. Yeah. Day off. Very cool. Okay. First, I would probably do the camera. I usually go from the least valuable for me, because in case I mess up, at least I wouldn't feel that bad, I guess. And then when I got already a little more precise, I get to the more important stuff. Okay, that's another one. I collect transparencies from all over the place. Oh, those are good ones. The round ones, rare. This is more thick ones. It's a good one too. Okay, this is just regular transparency. Yes, not even falling out that bad. I can secure it with a little bit of tape, but not that crazy secure, because it doesn't fall out. It's cool. This one definitely has to go on a long sleeve. Adventure awaits. Unfortunately, negative space never worked with me on the stamps. The thing is that negative space, I can't stamp properly and it would be unreadable. So they are pretty much not great for me, that type of stamps. But I am not going to throw it away wherever, yeah. And this one, I couldn't figure out what it is. It's such a tiny bag. So I don't know. It's just some sign. I think it's a road sign on the road. Awesome. Awesome. That fits firmly. Cool. Well, that's going fast today. Perfect. Day off. Always useful. Too bad that it's a negative spot. I don't like that. At least and all of that could go together. Day off. I could always use. So cool. Okay, cut that down to size, the least. Yeah, hope I didn't mess up that word. Yeah. And here, let's see if it will even fit. In Arizona, I don't know how it's how about like a different states. In a different states, but in Arizona, you have to have a bag packing. I showed to you in another video it was like all warping the paper. It dries out and warps the paper underneath. I mean the folder itself. Even though it was a heavy-duty folder, the folders were heavy-duty. It was not like a small, how you call it, the sheet protector. It was not. It was a heavy-duty folders, and they got all warped. Let's see. Yes, it's even firmly sitting in there. Oh my gosh, today that's, how to say, filling up quickly. Perfect. Perfecto. What about here? We've got it. Okay, let's see. Day off. I think it works a little better because it's a bigger lettuce. But the other one doesn't work that great. I lost this butterfly because it was not useful for me that much. You couldn't read any time thing in it. I don't know. Maybe I stamped it wrong somehow. Maybe I did something wrong. But I can't stamp properly with that stamps. Okay. I'm about to cut out all those triangles because I don't need them. They're from another project. Time flies. If I don't keep that time flies, they won't fit better. Otherwise it might fall out. Yep, it might fall out. That's a risk just because of that time flies thing. Cutting that out with no regrets. That's how we usually have to. How we always have to. If you cut something out, there's no regrets later. There shouldn't be. What am I doing wrong here? I think I got a little triangle going. Involuntary. I did mean to. Yeah, it's in here. The good thing about Heidi Swap stamps is they're falling right out of there. I mean, not out of the plastic, but out of their package. And here it's a little bit rough on the side. Like here, this is an error. I don't think it's gonna be any good when I place it on a stamp. I know that it will not be. I will use an arrow as a stamp on its own, but I don't think it's gonna be usable as a words. At least I can't make it usable. I don't know what I can do, but I can't. Hello would work because it's not negative. Nothing negative works with me. I'm a flower. Oh, doesn't do. Oh, either side it doesn't do. And gold I tried. No, it wouldn't work with me. I'm trying to stick it in, but it seems like it might fall out easily. And I don't want it to fall out because you still might use hello. Hello, I've got Windows. It's about a blonde girl who came to fix her computer or something. I don't remember this joke even, but she says hello, Windows. Like the person didn't understand her, but it's actually was her who didn't understand. It's about me. Not like I'm blonde. I mean, I'm blonde, but sometimes I think that it's people. It's not me. Whatever is happening, it's people doing it to me. Just kidding. I take responsibilities for my action. Okay, especially if it's an act of random kindness. Random kindness. Yeah, and the last but not least, the last space. Yeah, all those little cute faces could go on it, or I doubt I can use them. Oh, maybe I will. Sending you good karma. A whole lot happy inside. That's a great one. Kind of feel bad cutting them. It's so awesome. Inked with love. That's what I should do. Ink with love. It's so rainy here in Tucson, like it's not even Arizona. Did I just cut something inappropriately? Oh, it's kind of rough going. Hope it didn't mess up the stamp itself, because it's kind of rare. Inked with love. Oh, it's definitely fallen out. Get the silicone out of there. Cut it down to size. It's still going rough. Okay. Then I get them a little bit better on this side. Like those stamps of Stephanie Bernard's, they're great quality. And this one, Heidi Swap, is a great quality. But the one I ordered from China, from, how to say, AliExpress, they're not. They're totally different quality. So I was like expecting to stamp nicely, but they wouldn't. Half of the letter would just disappear on me. I was like, what? I meant to buy the same stamps what Stephanie Bernard was using. I mean, sending me. But they're not. The quality is totally different. So I probably not gonna order much from China anymore. I mean, stamp-wise, I might just get pouches and different stuff. It works. Which I got great travelers pouches. I was able to stick a bunch of watercolors in there and everything what I needed, a color wheel and all for traveling, right? Yeah, look at that luxury. I made this page today very fast. I didn't know it could go like this. It's like yesterday I was working the whole day on just these 2 pages. And today it's boom, quick. Yeah, and it doesn't need to be. Oh, it doesn't need to be even. I did not know. I thought I have to punch another hole. Oh, right, I have to punch another hole if it's gonna be sitting here, right? Because it's not matching. right, otherwise it will stick out from the bottom. 3 pages, you guys. That's going great. Every evening like this, and very soon I'm gonna have nice set of storage and organized stamps and sayings, and I'll be just able to pull it out and put it in my planner and be happy with that. 1, 2, 3 on the pink. Pink is the best. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be doing this off camera and cleaning my desk after that. Thank you so much. I'm grateful, and happy Friday, and have a great weekend. Bye.